I found love at a very tender age, though not too tender, but I know I was in love. Yes, I gave my heart out and it was safe, in a safe hands. Or should I say I thought? Maybe I thought it was in a safe hands. I enjoyed every bit of it. Wow! Believe me when I say this, it was cool. But shortly after that, I was sad. And this happened few months after I gave my life to Christ. I was sad. Nothing made sense. I mean, absolutely nothing. On several occasions, I sit and I get lost in thoughts. I cried. Like, I literally shed tears. Like, I shedded tears like a baby. I tried to man up. I tried to chest the situation. But it seems to be harder than I thought. I tried to put up this strong face, this strong girl attitude. But strong girl to the mud. I cried in vehicles. On several occasions, I found myself crying. People never noticed, but I knew I cried. Like, I wiped tears. Should I say of times I cried in church? People will think I'm crying because I was moved by the message or something, but I cried to sleep as well. Those nights, I would lay down and I wouldn't sleep. I decided to wake up and face the reality. I began searching for peace. I sought for peace where it could not be found. Finally, I remembered Calvary. I remembered what transpired when I gave my life to Christ. I remembered the wounded heart for me. Someone that I offended. I was offending, but he never gave up on me. I remembered Calvary. I don't really know, but it just began to make more sense to me. Not as if I've not heard of Calvary before, not as if I've not heard of the death and resurrection of Christ. No, but at that point, it made more sense, and it drove me to seek more for Him. Remember, I was already born again. Yes, I began to seek for the love that only comes from divinity. It was not an easy ride for me, though. Yours might be easier, but I went to the riverside. I remember I was seeking for love, and I remember the story of this woman. I think this was the beginning of my search. This woman that her sins were forgiven much, and at Christ's resurrection, she went in search of Him. She sought for Him. The disciples left the tomb, but she remained there. She remained there until Christ appeared. And I saw a heart passionate for God. I saw someone that loved God. Despite her tears, she sought Him until she found Him. And I began searching for God. That was when I began searching for Him. I said, I aren't living here until I find love. Since this woman found Him, I know I can. I cried. Listen, I wept. My eyes were swollen. I cried to bed, but all I needed was to find love, to find Jesus. No more earthly love at this point, but I needed to find Jesus. I needed to be in love with divinity. I remained there. I never left. I mean, if I'm walking to school, I'm thinking about love. If I'm walking to church, I'm thinking about love. Anything I did then, it was all about love. I wanted my heart to beat for Him, just like it did when I was in love with the guy who broke my heart. I really needed that strong connection, that bond. Did it happen? Yes, He came. You know, He said that before we ask, that He hears. He said, ask and it shall be given unto you. He said He is touched with the feelings of our infirmity. So I believed He felt the same way I did. He approached me. And my love experience began. His appearance illumined my heart. My heart was lighted. There was this illumination that came. It's unexplainable. He held me. I felt his gentle touch. Yes, and his presence. You know, when light enters a room, darkness goes away. That was exactly what happened. When his love came, I forgot the brokenness. I forgot the pains. It was the beginning of a new dawn. I smiled. Light shone on my heart. And I smiled again. Life came back to me. I became fresh. I was bold to face my activities again. So what are you going through? What heartbreak are you battling with? Are you seeking for one to love you genuinely and sincerely? Remain at the feet of the Master. Do not let go. That is the purpose of his resurrection. Remain there. He will come and save you. He will come when you don't even expect him. He will come when all hope is lost. Remember, when he's 4 days late, he is still in time. Are you in search of a child? The grave is open. He arose, and he will come and save you. His presence is always near. Believe me, light will shine again in your heart, and he will do it. He loves you.